Hi, this is Dave Snider, and I'm glad you took the time to take a look at what you're about to look at ahead of you. For the last 5 or 6 years, I've been utilizing private capital and paying out thousands, in fact, tens of thousands of payments per month to folks who do private loans or notes, and then they're investing passively in real estate. So if you'd like to know more, you're going to hear a presentation and see it just now about that. My parents taught me growing up that whatever you do wholeheartedly as unto the Lord. So do great things for the community with not only the capital, but the real estate that backs it. And so you're going to learn how to earn high, consistent rates of return predictably and reliably. And I appreciate your taking time for this. If you do have any questions about, hey, is there a way for me to get tax breaks for investing in multifamily, items like that, just simply give me those questions at the end of watching this, and I'll answer any questions you have. But thanks for taking a look, and we'll look forward to catching up with you whenever you have any questions. My number is at the end of the video. Thanks again.
Welcome, friend. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd like to introduce you to Dave Snider, and many of you may know him as a former worship pastor and executive search consultant. But you may not know that since his young days with minister parents who had to fix up their house or rental, he's always had a passion for real estate. Dave especially enjoys coaching people who are in foreclosure and need help from their financial crisis, and really just need to hit the reset button on life. He also helps those who have lost a loved one and are navigating probate. These families must sell unwanted property and frequently need assistance transitioning a surviving parent into senior living care. As the baby boomers enter their golden years, there will be an ever-growing opportunity to serve their needs. So why does this matter to you? Well, you see, Dave purchases houses and apartment buildings using private money from individuals like you and me, who loan their money from their investment capital or retirement account. You can now earn high rates of return safely, predictably, and securely in a way that most people don't even know exists. You can use any investment capital that you may have in a retirement account, a CD, a money market account, in the stock market, mutual funds, portfolio loans, or even a home equity line of credit. Dave's program allows you to create wealth by making a passive, consistent, predictable, and profitable investment secured by real estate for a certain and reliable return. You can earn anywhere from 2 to 5 times more than traditional sources by becoming one of Dave's private money lenders. He always secures your investment with a deed of trust and makes scheduled interest-only or amortized payments so that your principal remains the same for the duration of your agreement. You can customize the loan to fit your investment needs, but the length typically lasts 2 to 5 years. Some prefer longer, some prefer shorter, and some prefer accruing interest inside their IRA or 401k. But in case of an emergency, don't worry. You can always get your money back. Your money is not pooled with other investors, so you own the entire loan, and we make the rules, not some money manager looking for a commission. Now you may be asking, why in the world would Dave want to use private money and pay such high interest rates for it? Great question, but the answer is simple really: time and convenience. You see, Dave can move quickly to make wholesale cash offers without the middleman. Banks have mounds of paperwork, applications, loan officers, and underwriters. They're a pain to work with. Besides, the banks will only give you a few loans before limiting your line of credit. To Dave, the quick availability of funds is more important than paying a lower interest rate to the bank. Oh, and by the way, take a look at one of your credit card statements. Congratulations! You too are someone who is willing to pay high interest rates for short-term money that is readily available. You see, with private money, Dave negotiates more profitable offers, can close quickly, and can fund an unlimited number of deals. This allows him to keep your investment capital earning a high interest rate, which doesn't change no matter if the market is up, down, or sideways. And your principal always remains the same. This is a very lucrative investment vehicle where you supply Dave's company with short-term capital secured well by real estate for high, dependable, and safe returns. And that's the key, my friend, your safety. In fact, your safety is Dave's #1 priority. You know that traditional banks hedge their protection by loaning out only 80%, requiring the borrower to make a 20% down payment. But you see, Dave protects his lenders even more. His company only allows you to invest up to 75%, not 80%, of the home's after-repaired value. So if Dave loses his mind or gets abducted by aliens and disappears, you, as his private lender, are left with a huge amount of equity as a safety cushion. So the worst that could happen is you end up owning a house at a very deep discount. A realtor could sell the property and get all your money back with interest. Not too bad. But equity is not your only safety net. I've said before that a deed of trust will secure each investment you make with Dave's company. A real estate attorney will record this at the county courthouse, which then becomes a public record. You will also receive a signed legal promissory note listing the exact terms of your agreement. The attorney will be responsible for all the documentation that keeps your investment safe and secure. This includes title insurance that Dave purchases at every closing to ensure a clear and clean deed, and it will be issued naming you, the lender, as the insured. This protects you against title defects that could affect your collateral. So you have lots of equity in a property and you're legally protected. But what if the house is vandalized or somehow destroyed? No worry, my friend, because you will be well insured. This is because Dave also purchases property insurance as part of the closing costs that protect you from fire loss or any other act of God that may take out the home. The insurance company will name you, the lender, right on the policy. So if the house burns down, the insurance company pays you directly for the full amount of your loan. They don't pay Dave, they pay you. I cannot think of any other investment that offers this much protection, safety, stability, and high rate of return that private lending offers. I don't know about you, but right about now, I would be thinking, this person wants me to send him a boatload of money to supposedly invest in real estate. But what if this is a scam, and he runs off with my money before any of those protections he's talking about are in place? I don't blame you for being a little skeptical. So let me put your mind at ease. You won't be sending any money directly to Dave or his company. You should never send money directly to any real estate investor, even if they are your friends or family. Instead, for your protection, you will send your funds directly to the escrow account of the closing attorney or title company. And just so you know, Dave pays all of the closing costs. There are no hidden costs or fees when you lend your private money to Dave. You don't pay a penny. Now, I know you want to invest your money safely and securely for a high rate of return. Maybe all your money is in a retirement account like a 401k or IRA. Can you use that? Absolutely, yes, you can. And what better way to grow your wealth than tax-deferred, or in the case of a Roth IRA, tax-free? If it's your IRA or 401k, now listen to this, it must be self-directed. Well, what do you mean by self-directed? It simply means that we must move your account to another third-party administrator. Then you can begin making private loans that earn interest tax-free. This is easy to accomplish and does not trigger any tax payment or penalty because it's not considered a rollover by the IRS. If you think this is right for you, just let Dave know, and he'll get you in touch with his self-directed IRA specialist based out of Houston, Texas. Dave has been investing IRA and solo 401k funds for years into real estate for predictable, reliable returns that outperform his professionally managed funds in the stock market. Now, since we're dealing with real estate, a minimum investment is required to participate. Dave uses larger amounts of money to purchase properties and smaller amounts for rehab. Just let him know your investment capital range and he will put it to work for you. And no, he won't hold your money hostage either. Simply give him a verbal pledge of the amount you want to invest to get started. Of course, the more you invest now, the faster your wealth will grow. Friend, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video presentation on becoming Dave's next private lender. This strategy may or may not interest you, and that's okay. But I'm sure that many of you will have some questions to ask. feel free to call or text Dave at 336 577 4283, and he would love to speak with you directly. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.